Billion by the Burr's kind, part final. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Last 10 minutos.
Facts. We probably gonna put all of them together and upload it because the video that we were reacting to got blocked. So we had to find another one. So yeah, a lot of people like watching it in full. So if you see it, you know what I'm saying, hit that like button or whatever the case may be if you already seen it. But final part, let's get it.
Make you feel bad about aging, and all of these people are getting like plastic surgery. Wait, you know, there's a big thing out there. I want to let you guys know this where it's just like, you know, they try to make you feel, all these apps, they make you feel bad about aging, and all of these people are getting like plastic surgery now. I'm telling you, you don't need to do it, okay? You're gonna die, all right? That's Generation X, my generation. They're 50s, taking testosterone, posting before and after pictures on the internet. It's hilarious. Shirtless, like trying to attract women. And it's funny, they look good. They look like Rambo here, but in the neck, you see the divorce, the bad relationship with the kids, the dreams that didn't work out, the HOA that made you tear down that porch that you didn't have the permit for, or whatever the it was that you did, you know?
Facts.
Do you realize how much you don't get life?
Definitely be looking like Elon Musk.
Oh, man.
That you did, you know? Do you realize how much you don't get life if you're still trying to bang broads in your 50s? Dude, at my age, like 8 hours sleep is the new pussy. That's it. Yeah, 8 hours uninterrupted. There's nothing better than that. Meaning I wake up when I want to wake up, you know what I mean? I don't have somebody in my ear like, okay, the kids have practice today. You need to go downstairs making some breakfast. I gotta get the car washed. Just waking up when I want to wake up. It's amazing. So I don't know. I might be weird, but I think the job of an older person is you're supposed to help out younger people. You're not supposed to try and them, right?
Yeah. You're not
Slow
supposed to. What you mean? I'm saying
I
like,
thought you were
yeah.
going to say that's helping them out.
Oh, nah, not hell no. I'm saying, nah, I'd be weird about age gaps like that. Like, man, you better find you an old lady, bruh. Try to mess with them young ladies, bruh.
You know, I mean, the legal age, deeper, too.
Yeah. That's what they be saying. That's why I said that. Because you don't ever get on the internet and see people arguing about the legal age. It's like, well, she's legal. It's like, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
So what? That doesn't make it normal, bruh. You 50. She 20.
I'm that old guy that acts like he figured everything out, you know? I'm that old guy that acts like he figured everything out, you know? So I always give young people advice. Okay, I always tell women, right? I'll be like, you know, okay, here's one for you. If you're on a date with a guy at any point during the evening, if he cracks his own neck, just get out of the relationship right then and there. All right? He's a meathead. And he's going to put meathead babies in you, and they're going to drive tow trucks, and they're never going to own the company. Okay? That's what it is. All right?
I don't think that was me.
Look for the red flags. Okay?
Yeah, but I'm not a meathead.
Crack it. No, you're not. But I'm saying you cracked your neck, your knuckles.
All
toes.
that. You know what I'm saying? The thumb bones, all that. You know?
Right? Look for the red flags. Okay? Little guy, big watch. Major red flag. Nothing wrong with the little guy, but that little guy with that fucking, maybe he has a rap album, giant watch, walking around, making all this noise. For some reason, you find him adorable, so you agree to go out with them, and then he pulls up to the date in that giant truck, and that magic step appears so he doesn't fall to his death. And the next thing you know, you're in a relationship with him. And one day you have a huge fight with him, and he storms out. You watch him waddle down the front yard, and then you're upstairs crying as you're folding his little pants. And then it finally dawns on you. I could have the exact same problems with the full-size man. For 3 years, I didn't feel safe when he held me. It's like I found a hairy 8-year-old at the mall, right?
So gross.
Ladies, if you have a girlfriend and she has like a sweatshirt that says namaste on it, she's a like, how do you not see that? How Why would you think that she's spiritual? I just don't. You stay on it. She's a. Ladies, if you have a girlfriend and she has like a sweatshirt that says namaste on it, she's a. Like, how do you not see that? How? Why would you think that she's spiritual? I just don't. You shouldn't have to advertise that you're spiritual. You should sense it.
Namaste. This is just how I choose to live my life.
You know, she's one of those people, you know, who goes on Instagram and goes out into nature with a bathing suit up her ass and does like the hard hands with like advice. Guys, don't forget to take time for yourself when you're gathering your knowledge on your journey. You know?
Oh my God.
If I was a dick.
God, bruh. He's talking about something, bruh. Because that's exactly, man.
Nothing wrong with those type of girls.
Alright. You don't know who Lael Hansen is. If y'all know who Lael Hansen is in the comments, you know who Lael Hansen is. Bro.
Everybody has a spiritual journey.
Okay. It's me rubbing rocks and shit.
I got my little jewels around the house and whatnot.
I know, but you don't be rubbing them.
No, I should though.
You like spiritual, but not like
not heavily,
that.
no.
You're not like. Hey,
I wish I was more though. Maybe if I had a namaste shirt, I'd be more spiritual.
Or you being more spiritual, you would be more spiritual. You know, that's how that go.
Tater, that's one of the first groups of people that I would eliminate. Anybody that when you're gathering your knowledge on your journey. You know?
Boundaries.
If I was a dictator, that's one of the first groups of people that I would eliminate. Anybody that did that. And then right after that would be anybody who tried to do the hard hands but were too stupid, so it looked like a grilled cheese sandwich. You ever see, okay, Tabitha, see you later. Right? It's just like... All right, so I gave women some advice. All right? Here's some for the guys. Guys, if you're dating a woman who's always cold, all right? And I don't mean here, the vitals. I mean the feet, the hands, the fingers, the extremities. Almost as if her heart isn't strong enough to pump the blood out. You know those women? No matter what month of the year, they're cold. Every sleeve they have hangs down to here. You just see like 2 fingernails hanging out. Any drink you give them, they gotta hold it like a toddler.
Extra.
They get in bed, they put that cadaver foot on you, you're like, yeah! Yeah. You can't breed with that. All right, you're gonna have sickly little children with allergies. Kleenex in every room. They're gonna come out of the womb with the cold. Yeah. A few years later, they all got glasses. I can't go to school today, the pollen. I watch my iPad. And you're sitting there going, what the f*** happened? I played sports. What are these things? What happened? What happened? You dumped one in Debbie Blue Toes. That's what the f*** you did.
You dumped one.
Jesus Christ, use your head. You think she's going to make a strong baby? She's not. All those flamingo-legged chicks, you know? Influencers. We used to call them whores. Now they're like, now they're leading the herd, evidently, right?
We used to call them.
Yeah, back in the day, women like that did not survive the winter. All right, they froze to death under a buffalo blanket or some. That's not what you wanted. Back in the day, you ever see paintings of hot chicks back in the day? They're like fullbacks. That's what you wanted. Something that could take some punishment, you know? Take a couple of pieces of plywood off the dome during a tornado. Something with a big ass your kids could hide behind as she fought off a bear.
I'm dead.
And you were running in from the fields. I'm coming for you, Clementine, right?
Clementine.
Yo.
Yeah, these skinny chicks, I'm telling you, they used to die right and left. But over the last 100 years, you had all these inventions. Centralized heat, right? The C-section. It just keeps them alive.
The C-section is crazy.
They make all these sickly, whiny kids, you know? Next thing you know, everybody's wearing helmets, This is what it is. No. No, this is one of these nights. I don't feel like leaving. I only got one more. You guys are an amazing crowd. So let's end on this one right here. So my lovely wife has given me 2 beautiful children. And a few months back, I was giving my son a bath. He was 3 at the time, right? So I'm giving him a bath, right? I wash him and everything. I rinse him off. And then I stand him up. I go, all right, buddy, it's your turn. I hand him the washcloth. And I'm like, all right, buddy. I go, it's your turn. You got to wash your pee-pee, right? Because I don't touch that part of him because I got touched as a kid. And he's not going to become a comedian, right? Basically.
So dead.
It ends with me, right? So I go, all right, buddy, it's your turn. Here's the washcloth. Wash your pee-pee. 3 years old. He looks right back at me. He goes, and my balls.
Oh, I love it. And my balls.
Dude, my heart almost stopped. I was like, who taught you that word? You're not in school yet. How do you know that word? I knew it was me. I was just trying to think. I'm going, who taught you that word? And please don't say that to Mom, because she's going to kill me. And I was thinking, when the did I say that to him that he knew to say that? And I realized we were potty training him, and I didn't realize I was saying that word because, he'd be like, Dad, I got to go pee-pee. So I would set him down on the toilet, and he would go. I'd be like, oh, who's a big boy? Hand him the toilet paper. I'd be like, all right, let's go, wipe your pee-pee, right? And for whatever reason, he was like reaching way down under. He was going way down under like that. So I was going like, no, dude, no, higher. You gotta go, dude, you're wiping your balls. Those are your balls, man. You gotta wipe where the pee comes out. Higher. Dude, you're still wiping your balls. Higher, there you go, right? And I did say balls because, that's what they're called.
Right.
There's a million cute words for your dick, right? Your ding-a-ling, your ding-dong, your wing-wang, whatever the you call it. But your balls, they're just your balls, right? So that's what I said. And this little man, he put it in the bank and just waited. Like 2 months for the perfect moment. Here you go, buddy. Wash your pee-pee. And he just, my balls.
I love that.
Yeah, and I gotta be honest with you, I have never been so proud of him in my life. To be a father and hear your 3-year-old son go, my balls, you're like, that's right, you got balls, buddy. You got balls, you don't break them for nobody. Come on, punch me in the shoulder. Go Pats. All right, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for coming out. I had a great time with you.
Bill Burr, bro.
I will see you next time I come through.
This is Seattle, right?
Thank you.
Bill Burr, Drop Dead Years. That was the end. Not bad, man. Not bad. Definitely a different Bill Burr. I feel like way more mature Bill Burr, you know what I mean? It was still reckless, though. Like, he definitely had some reckless parts, but I feel like I feel like he's usually more controversial. That's why I'm kind of surprised.
He hurt a lot of feelings.
I know, but I feel like normally he'd be more hurty-feelies. This time I feel like he only hurts some people's feelings. Normally I feel like he hurts everybody's feelings.
I mean, he got half the world almost hating on him now.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. People wasn't really feeling this one like they were the other ones, but
I was feeling it.
I rocked with it. Bill Burr, hit that like button, run it up. Let's get it.